Ladies and gentlemen, Mario Manmucci here for Global Wrestling League, a proud member of the All-Star Wrestling Alliance, as we kick off the inaugural show for GWL. Making his way to the ring right now, the man himself, Doc Curtis Robertson, Mr. Varsity. Yes, he is a doc. He is a doctrine in professional wrestling. He is Mr. Varsity, Mr. High Intensity in the opening contest here for GWL. This opening contest here, I'm being told, is a triple threat match. For something in a few weeks, the winner of this match will go on for something extra special. I'm not being told at the moment what it is. But if you look across the way, you will see those brand new coveted GWL Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. This inaugural show, the tournament to crown the first ever GWL Tag Team Champions. And I'm looking on the card tonight. There will be the Ramirez brothers out of San Antonio, Texas. Those guys have been making an impact in the Carolinas. Also, another brother team that will be in action tonight, the Allen brothers. These guys are an amazing set of guys, the Allen brothers, Robert Allen, Steve Allen. You know, we don't know where this tournament's going to go, but I will tell you, the big deal is the Black Society with Lazarus Black and Ryan Mantis, who have recently reunited the Black Society as the Dominican Prince himself, KMD, just made himself into the ring as we await the third and final participant in this matchup to declare, as I'm being told right now, they will get a future #1 contendership for the GWL World Heavyweight Championship, and she's a beauty. You guys at home, when you see the coveted, beautiful GWL Heavyweight Championship, you'll see why every guy in the GWL locker room will definitely be wanting this championship, as we're still awaiting the third man to enter the arena. Who will it be? We already got the Doc himself, Mr. Varsity, Curtis Robertson, and we have the newcomer himself from the Dominican Republic. He is the Dominican Republic Prince himself, KMD, as we're waiting for the third and final participant. And I know that music, that is none other than the Woolly Badger himself, Ace Harris. He's a champion everywhere he goes. West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, everywhere he goes, the Woolly Badger is the man in black, Ace Harris, the third and final participant in this triple threat matchup to declare a future chance at the future GWL Heavyweight Champion of the world in this inaugural show of Global Wrestling League. Set up matchway here, referee Redhead Matchstick is what I'm going to call this guy, Mr. Corey with the matchstick top. This guy here, referee in training. Everyone who knows that Mario Manmucci, whether if he's calling the action for AWS, SCW, CMW, 5-star, it doesn't matter, AIWF, ASWA, and now they have hired the host with the most, who brings you the best from coast to coast, Mario Mammucci here in GWL. The retired sensation shall return to the ring in 2023 to show all these guys what wrestling's all about. As Ace Harris with the snapmare out of the corner, Curtis is like, beat him up. I'm going to stay out of the way, and here we go. This is what you expect, folks. One guy waiting for another guy to get an opportunity as KMD. If I was KMD, I would stay outside of the ring and take a breath, take a break, rest, let these two idiots beat the hell out of each other, and then I'd wait for the moment for me to capitalize, for the sensational slam that I would give, that I would take over and win this match if I was inside of here. GWL, you have been put on notice. I may come out of retirement sooner than expected, but you can expect Mario Mammucci in 2023 will be coming out of retirement. Mr. Leopardo Mario Mammucci will devastate all as Ace Harris kicked to the face of Curtis Robertson, getting a hold of KMD, and there it is, a guillotine over the top. You know, that could end somebody's career. You know, a big crush to the Adam's apple like that, you could lose your breath, you could die. Now there's a choke over the rope here. Curtis Robertson's taking a breath. I'd take a breath too. Let him choke him out. Now I just go double team up on Ace Harris as KMD, and there's the back cross. The double cross here. Mario Mammucci cannot even get his words out of his mouth. He is so excited to be doing the voice of GWL here today in Orangeburg, South Carolina for the inaugural event of Global Wrestling League, as we just had a high vertical suplex here, and it goes for the cover, and the Woolly Badger goes for the save. This is what it's all about, folks, here in the triple threat match. You got to make a friend for 1 second, then you got to double cross them the next second, because at any moment someone could take this victory home. And what an important victory this victory will be, because you will get a shot in the future against the GWL Heavyweight Champion. As this matchup going away here in the red, Curtis Robertson from Brooklyn, New York, Mr. Varsity himself, the Doc of professional wrestling, Curtis Robertson, and it's a chop from the Woolly Badger himself, Ace Harris, one half of the Rugged Aces. He is tag team champion, so everywhere he goes, he's been the CMW Heavyweight Champion. As right now, he is taken here with the Dominican Prince, KMD. I don't think Ace cared about that chop. That was so weak. He's going to show him something. He's stomping a mud hole in his ass. And I'll bet you, here he goes with the rolling cannonballs. There's one. There's two. And I think it's lights out for both. This matchup, entertaining and exciting since the bell started, as we have Corey here mooning me with a set of blue underwear, but at least those blue underwear match his blue shoes, unlike his match top red stick head, but it matches the canvas. As Ace stomps to the ankle here, Doc's getting repositioned, looking for what he's going to do. Where's he going to capitalize? Taking a breath, taking a break as Ace is dragging him to the ring. Calls Doc over. Come on, let's split him. They could have split this skinny guy in half here. With the KMD. I'm going to have to sit down with Mr. KMD and find out what KMD stands for. But we do know that he is the Dominican Prince from the Dominican Republic out here today. Global Wrestling League in Orangeburg, South Carolina, as we're watching this tremendous matchup of this triple threat to determine the future #1 contender for the GWL Heavyweight Championship of the World, as Ace Harris here, trading blows, going for the shoot-off, big back elbow. I believe KMD lost a tooth on that one, as it going for a cover, and a save by Doc. Doc says, no way, buddy. And he's got a reverse chin lock. This, he is telling him right now, I bet she's telling him, Ace, I'm going to make you lose because I will be the new champion. With the foot on the rope. That's smart but dirty at the same time again. the Dominican Prince. Save that, Doc would have had a future chance at the future GWL Heavyweight Champion of the World. Also, as I said, later in today's broadcast, the opening tournament bouts to crown the first ever GWL Tag Team Champions. Later today, you will get some exciting teams as we'll have the Ramirez brothers in the house. We have the Allen brothers in the house. And of course, the exciting debut for everyone today, but very exciting to have the Black Society with Lazarus Black and Ryan Mantis. Also, in your main event, there will be a battle royal, and every man on the GWL roster will be involved in this battle royal. And it would end down to the last 4 competitors into a ladder match. You will see the coveted GWL heavyweight title hanging in the center of this very ring. And there we go, a flatliner from the KMD. This may be over, but Ace is going to capitalize. And what? Stunner out of nowhere. This has got to be it, folks. That's 3, and Ace Harris has won this matchup. He will go on. He has a future shot at the next GWL World Heavyweight Champion, who will be crowned later tonight. What a tremendous matchup here as referee Matchstick Head waiting to raise the hands of the Woolly Badger, Ace Harris. Alright, folks, coming up next, the first round in the tag team tournament, as we have the brothers known as the Monster Destroyers, and Monster Malcolm, and Espen the Destroyer, teaming together here at GWL. For the first time ever, they will team. These brothers normally hate each other. They normally go to battle and try to kill each other each time they're in the ring. But this time, they have put their differences aside for the coveted GWL Tag Team Championship as they take on another set of brothers, the Ramirez brothers. As we said tonight, all 4 teams are brothers. Black Society, Lazarus Black and Ryan Mantis. Later taking on the Allen brothers as the Unfortunate's favorite tag team, the Ramirez brothers. Chico and Matthew Ramirez making their way to the ring. The Style Styles versus local Crazy Eos. Here we go, folks. You can hear the crowd, the energy in this building. The roof is about to explode as the Monster Destroyers looking off intrigued that they are not the fan favorites today. Calling the Monster Malcolm a hero here in Orangeburg, but he's got to share room and share the throne with Chico Ramirez and Matthew Ramirez. Espen the Destroyer, his first time teaming with his brother. As we said before, Malcolm and Espen normally are neck to neck and head to head, trying to kill each other to prove which brother is the best. But today, they will team to prove which group of brothers are the best. And they are going to try to prove it in this match as the hot tag team from San Antonio, Texas, the Ramirez brothers in the ring, in the black shirt. Chico Ramirez taking on Espen in the purple. Hip toss out of nowhere, arm drag, and he doesn't want no more. He's already regrouping. As we know, Espen was trained with the Sheik, Akbar Bashar. That was Shades of the Sheik, trying to regroup, trying to take a moment, get in the side of the cycles, and there's a kick, forearm to the back. This matchup, the first round seed for the GWL Tag Team Championship. we got a high swinging vertical suplex. Chico was up in the rafters as the big guy himself, Espen the Destroyer, looking off to Matthew as referee Matchstick Head walking around glowing like a red piece of charcoal as the monster Malcolm McKellen has just entered the ring for the first time. He has been MMA, could not find enough for competition because he was only allowed 3 MMA fights a year. He retired from the MMA and came to the world of professional wrestling. Also one of those guys that was trained at the House of Pain Wrestling School in Orangeburg, South Carolina. As we know, this is the House of Pain. It has built many careers, it has built many stars, and many promotions enjoy to use the House of Pain as a venue for their wrestling product. As you hear the crowd, they're crazy. They don't know who to cheer for because everyone in Orangeburg loves Malcolm. They love Chico. They love Espen. They love Matthew. They have no clue what to do. But right now, I think that the crowd is leaning a little more towards the Ramirez brothers here on GWL Global Wrestling League, the inaugural event to start off the newest promotion in South Carolina, going on the global scale each and every week. We will try to bring you new and updates. GWL will have a bi-monthly product where you will see twice a month the best action possibly ever from the Global Wrestling League. Each week, though, we will give you updates of where they may be appearing next. But I can tell you, this is a company you do not want to miss, as the Ramirez brothers got one run up, one jump, and a fine forearm. Matchstick Head needs to watch out before he gets knocked out. Espen coming in for the save. Referee, you need to tell him to stay out of the ring. As you hear, come on, Malcolm. I have watched Malcolm's career blossom, and a with neck breaker, and the crowd goes wild in this here. Only a 2 count, unbelievable. Here for GWL, the Global Wrestling League, part of the ASWA Network, the All-Star Wrestling Alliance, as they are the Wrestling Council. They are the premier network of North America and having partners residing worldwide, as many partners from Kentucky to Alabama, from Florida to Pennsylvania, and even south of the border in Mexico. The All-Star Wrestling Alliance, the ASWA. Check them out on Facebook. You will see them, the 5-star platinum red logo. You found the right people. The newest and hottest promotion for the ASWA is the Global Wrestling League. And here, their inaugural show here in Orangeburg, South Carolina at 1742 Meekus Highway. You can catch many wrestling stars at this wonderful location all month long. Everybody from the Alternative Wrestling Showcase, from Showcase Championship Wrestling, 5-Star Pro Wrestling, and Carolina Main Event Wrestling, and of course, it is the seat of the All-Star Wrestling Alliance. This is the boardroom itself at the Crossroads House of Pain, the greatest wrestling academy in the country now, with many trainers from the American Giant, from Ruggy Run at York, Lazarus Black, and the Syrian Sheik himself, Akbar Bashar, with many other guest trainers coming out week by week to train some of the greatest and hottest upcoming stars in the business today, as Espen Destroyer and Matthew Ramirez. Double clothesline. Nobody won in that spot. Looks like both guys are down and out as the referee's got the double count up to 3. Everyone's waiting. No one's moving. The first time in the match, no one's moving. And here we go. We're going. There's a tag and there's another tag. Here we're running in. Clothesline from the Monster Malcolm. And another clothesline from the Monster Malcolm. And he's waiting for him to get up. Belly to belly suplex. Chico Ramirez getting manhandled by the Monster Malcolm McKellen as he punches the mat. Kid, you could break your knuckles that way. I'll have to teach this kid. Don't get so angry. Take out the guys as he tosses Chico to the floor. This is unlike Malcolm. I've never seen him take a guy to the floor, but never have he been in such an important matchup as this matchup here for the coveted brand new GWL Tag Team Champions, as Matthew Ramirez coming off with the double axe handle onto the Monster Malcolm, as all guys have just hit each other, and a roll back in by the Monster Malcolm to start the cover, count over, and Malcolm himself is dazed and confused here. Chico Ramirez getting in the ring. The Monster Malcolm. Looks like the referee almost lost control. He is trying to gain control back over this matchup as Chico Ramirez shoots off from Malcolm. There's a reversal. And there's wow, what a head scissor was that? I think he almost sent Malcolm flying to his homeland of Mexico and get a burrito and taco and bring it back to Chico, as this matchup is going the distance. The boys from San Antonio, Texas, the Latin sensations, the Ramirez brothers, Matthew and Chico. Tag in, big drop kick. That was almost a tag in the corner. And a big boot right into the gut. Stopped Matthew in his own tracks. Malcolm's in the wrong corner. There he goes. He's fighting it out. Kind of a mix-up here. Now back in his own corner. There's a tag to Espen the Destroyer. What's this here we're going for? Looks like it's supposed to be a double suplex, and Matthew's fighting it off. And he's going out. There's a diving tag in to Chico Ramirez. He ducks the line, turns around, kicks him, he trips him. I think that's it. He's singling for it. Here we go, 619, and that may be all it takes as Matthew's coming in. And if he hits this, there's a baseball slide. Power slam pin up. He calls that the Gringo drop. And he just Gringo dropped. Espen like a bad magnet. The winners of the first round of the tournament for the GWL Tag Team Championships are the Ramirez brothers. They will be going on to face the winners between the Black Society and the Allen brothers. That matchup itself, folks, is coming up next. Referee next is here presented as my favorite wrestler, Mr. High Definition, D-Dash, Robert Allen. You know him, you love him. High Definition, D-Dash, Robert Allen. And his brother, Steve Allen. For those who didn't know, these guys are brothers, the Allen brothers. Robert Allen, the man with a plan. He can dash them, he can slash them, and he knows how to take checks and cash them. Because he is the undefeated, reigning, and defending AWS Light Heavyweight Champion. He is also the 5-star, undefeated, reigning and defending light heavyweight champion. And today, taking on the Black Society, he is hoping to take home later. If he can beat the Black Society and go on and beat the Ramirez brothers, he almost will be the first ever GWL Tag Team Champions, and that would collect more gold in their hand. And Steve Allen himself, an SCW Junior Heavyweight Champion, and he is the current 5-star Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, as all of these champions are members of the All-Star Wrestling Alliance. Everyone here in Orangeburg, South Carolina, as a big standoff between Lazarus Black and Hugh Dash and the big guy, Ryan Manis, getting the other guy. Ryan Manis, a veteran of this business. So is Lazarus Black. This here, the rookies, the newcomers, the Allen brothers, they may have the age, the youth, the speed, but these Norsemen, this Ryan Mantis, this Lazarus Black, Satan's most hated son, Lazarus Black. I don't know if the Allen brothers know what they really got themselves into, because the Black Society, former AWS Tag Team Champions, former SCW Tag Team Champions, former APW Tag Team Champions, and I can blah, 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 Tag Team Champions from North Carolina to South Carolina to Georgia. You name it, they've done it. They got a tag title, they've held it. The Black Society here, starting off here, twists of arms, twists of faith between Lazarus Black and the Prodigy himself, Steve Allen, showing his athleticism. And there's a flip, there's a twist around into a side headlock. There they are, here we go, and there's a push off. Lazarus Black ducks the clothesline. There's a spin around, he was about to spin for a DDT, but he blocked it, and he hooks him. Power of the suplex, beautiful. The speed of Steve Allen, sorry kid, was no match for the brains of Lazarus Black. And here we go, Lazarus again. I don't know, maybe Steve himself's got a little tricks up his sleeve. And there we go, Lazarus already upset. They're throwing and trading some punches back and forth. The ref needs to get in and check those. Those look like solidly closed fists. Someone's going to lose a tooth. They're about to knock him out. They're both aching and hurting. There's the tag. The two big guys, Ryan Manis and Hugh Dash, want to go for the test of strength. Is this really going to happen? No, there's a twister and a roll around. What was that? And he's got him twisted up. As we go on again, working to the floor, holding him down, and a stomp to the knuckles. Hugh Dash, protege of the Syrian Sheik, Akbar Bashar. Looks like those dirty tactics are rubbing off on him, locking him up into a hammerlock. There's the reversal, another hammerlock. Ryan Mantis, the Norseman, with a headlock takedown. And this matchup to determine where they're going in the tournament for the GWL Tag Team Championship. Ryan Manis trying to flip out, cannot get up, and there we go. And the referee's not there. There should have been a count. No count. Referee Matchstick Head, what is going on? They're both trying to work up. What are we going to go here? Where is it? Referee, I don't understand. They're both jockeying for a position. Here we go. Working around. Almost could have went for a front face lock. But there we go. He's got a twist out. Got him in an arm wringer. Knee to the back of the head. Shades of the Sheik himself. You can tell which guys are trained by which guys when you look at some of these guys. And truth of the matter, back in the day, Ryan Mantis and Evil Inc. at APW in Spartanburg, South Carolina, used to run with the Sheik, Akbar Bashar. It seems like The Sheik has his hands on everything he touches. He is the most flamboyant guy ever to be met, besides myself, Mario Manlucci, the host with the most. When you listen to my podcast and my talks for whatever wrestling company, I'm the host with the most, bringing you the best from coast to coast. This episode of This Wrestling I'm bringing to you today is from the Global Wrestling League. And when I do a commentating, I don't commentate for the rest, but I do it for the best. As Lazarus Black scrubbing the laces of the boot to the face of Q-Dash, and a good kick to the back of the hamstring. You know, that could pull, ooh. And I believe he may need some spine readjustment after that kick. Good kick to the back of the leg. You know, that could have tore a hamstring. He's got a hook back and arm. Could have broke his shoulder out with that one. And a big European uppercut. Goes out, hooks up. Vertical suplex, straight up and over. Classic. Old school but effective. These young guys do not realize that the old moves can hurt you just as much. Now, keyhole lock around into a hammer lock as he pulling the hair. Where's the referee? Referee Matchstick Head, what are you doing? As everyone who knows, Mario Manlucci, he said, yeah, here's the Shiki. You heard him. For the Sheik. He's hollered out for Shiki in the camel clutch. As Matchstick Head needs to get in there, check in there. He's lifting him up. He's got him in the air. Wheelchair drop, electric chair drop, depending if you're on the East Coast or the West Coast. Electric chair drop as Ryan Manis is being tagged in. The big man going to the top. As you guys know, and I tell about this every time, these referees, where do they come from? We had Gumball rolling around like a bowling ball, and now we got Matchstick Head rolling like a lighthouse, trying to shine the way. Needs to get down and call the match down the middle as Ryan Mantis taking up with Hugh Dash. As we just heard moments ago, Hugh Dash to his mentor, to his trainer, the Sheikak Barbashar, lights and shades, dedicated to his trainer, who did the camel clutch. But no matchup here. Ryan Manis, world's strongest slam. Where's the big guy going to? He's going up top. No, I can't. No, he can't be. And he missed the moonsault. My God. Any man would have not been able to kick out of that. As he's hanging here, he's crushing him. Referee is finally getting in here and counting. He's taking him. Ryan's back in the middle of the ring. He must be dazed. The confusion is going on in that man's head, and wow, he just kicked him into the next episode. Ryan is not going to remember his name after that. After that beautiful moonsault when nobody's home. Crash landing and shades of Leonard Skinner. He went down in flames, but now the big guy's back up. Double leg drop to the midsection of high definition, and HD has really been taking a beating from Lazarus Black and Ryan Mantis. And I think HD said he is tired of this. There's the tag to Steve the Prodigy Allen, the 5-star pro wrestling heavyweight champion. Knocking on Ryan Mantis. Another kick. Ryan is definitely going to have a concussion and a big neck breaker. But you know, the beast, the behemoth that is Ryan Mantis, I have witnessed this guy and his transitioning For over 15 years, he has been beating and decimating anyone and everyone he's came in contact with. As we're going for a cover, and there's a kick out. Lazarus Black waiting and anticipating. He wants to get back in there. And we're going back into an armbar. There's a tag. Ryan has really taken a beating. Like I said, I've witnessed this guy all over this country as he just took a senton, and he is still fighting. But that is how these Norsemen are. You know, you almost have to have a tank, an Uzi 9mm, or a bazooka to stop these guys, because once you beat them down, they're like zombies. They just keep coming back. As Hugh Dash just missed, he could have broke his legs as he missed the dive onto Ryan Maness. Here we go, folks. Ryan Maness up to his feet. Wow, and I think he almost kicked his head off with that one. You know, some kid in the front row would have had a souvenir, but this isn't football, but he would have taken Hugh Dash's head home. Can I get an autograph? Can you sign this, sir? No, sir, I cannot, because I can't see. Could you please give me my head back? Flipping shades of the Great Muta. There's a tag into Lazarus Black. Here we go. Senton. He just crushed him. And he gives a kiss and a wink up to Steve the Prodigy. And he says, how you like that, bro? I just crushed your bro. And a little shades of kiss to him as Hugh Dash up in the corner. And a slap. The blatant slap. The Prodigy. And there's a tag to Steve Allen. And a kick into his corner. Stinger style bulldog. As this matchup has really went the distance here between these two magnificent teams, the Allen Brothers and Black Society. They really want this GWL Tag Team Champions, but they are fighting to be in history books of the GWL. Not only to win the tag team titles, but have their name at the top of the list that says the first ever tag team champions. As Ryan took a kick and asked for another one. Lazarus, I meant to say, there's a third one and a fourth one. Lazarus, he gets in these spells of turning crazy, but he has the longest list of concussions I've ever seen in my life. And there's a big headbutt. You do not ever want to get in a headbutt match with Lazarus Black. This guy's head is like a piece of cast iron. As he's pulling Steve by his hair and lifting him by his arms, there's the tag back to Ryan Maness. Matchstick head, referee, doing his job, standing around, moseying her up. He just needs to stay the hell out of the way before one of these gargantuan guys crush him. And I believe that was it. If Hugh Dash didn't come for the save, the first ever, well, no, this is not the determining match, so it wouldn't have been the first ever, but they would have went on. Next episode, when we have our next event in a couple of weeks, they would have went on to face the Ramirez brothers. And there was a roll-up, and there's another roll-up, and still, no one can win. And there was a trip as we heard a fan come on Ryan. As all of these great teams are beloved here in Orangeburg, South Carolina. They love the Black Society. They love the Alamos. They love the Monster Destroyers. They love the Ramirez brothers. Here we go. Dropping elbow. This matchup, folks, has been one of the greatest tag team matchups that I have ever had the honor of calling here. As you can see the head of Aaron Jacobs, the manager of the Allen Brothers. Both guys trying to go for a choke slam. and double choke slam. I don't believe I have ever seen anything like this in my life. Referee up to a 4 count. As we're waiting in anticipation, what's going to happen? There's a tag, and there we go. There's the clothesline. There's another clothesline. He spins over, spins under, karate chop to the gut. He yachts into the corner, speared into the corner. There's a double kick, one to the front, one to the back. There's a spin out. Lazarus shoves him back in. He misses the clothesline. Ryan takes a spear. There's the spinning wheel kick and the blind tag. There's the 3, and it is all over, folks. Unbelievable.
And the winners of the match.
The winners. The Allen brothers have beat Black Society. What excitement that matchup was. In a few weeks, when the finals come in the tag team tournament, it will be the Ramirez brothers taking on the Allen brothers. As this matchup just hit the distance. Coming up next, the main event, Battle Royal. The last 4 guys in the ring will go into a ladder match for the heavyweight championship of the world. The first set of guys coming out to start this matchup. 4 guys will start, and every 30 seconds another participant will enter the ring until eliminations have happened and it's down to the last 4 guys. Then the match beyond continues to a ladder match to determine the first ever Global Wrestling League heavyweight champion, as Ace Harris, Steve Allen in the corner with blue, and Aaron Jacobs, Bulldogs, Chico Ramirez, Steve Allen. They participated in the tag team tournament earlier tonight. They're still wanting some gold. They are great competitors. They have already competed. So have Ace. Everyone wants the beautiful, brand new GWL Heavyweight Championship, as Aaron Jacobs scrubbing Chico's eyes across the thing. And you can hear a kid out there screaming, "Help my dad." That must have been Chico's little girl, as another participant is making it to the ring. Who is coming out next? That got from Chico, and it is the monster Malcolm McKellen. He is standing outside the ring. He is watching. I wouldn't just jump in the ring myself, because once you've made it inside, if you go back out, you're done. Steve Allen's here, take it. Here's something from Ace, and there's a kick. Malcolm McKellen up and a crossover. No friends here for this matchup. Each man for himself. A kick to the kidneys and a kick to the gut for Steve Allen. Chico almost eliminated, holding on for dear life in this matchup for the GWL Heavyweight Championship, and another participant is making his way. It is Ryan Mantins. He has just lost his spot in the tournament for the GWL Tag Team Championship. And why not enter into this Battle Royal? It is an open Battle Royal for anyone in wrestling in Orangeburg, South Carolina. The winners will go on to be the GWL Heavyweight Champion, as we said. I don't know how many participants will be in this matchup, but there's another one entering the ring, and it is Hugh Dash. And Hugh Dash and Ryan had such a matchup. He's in here. He wants this heavyweight championship. He goes after Ace. He hates Ace everywhere they go. He's telling the referee, Do you want to get beat up? Why is the referee match in this ring? As I was saying, all these participants, it is open. No matter if you had a match, no matter if you wrestled 100 times, this is open. Everyone has an opportunity. Here tonight in this main event, on the inaugural event of the Global Wrestling League, in this Battle Royal, to determine the 4 guys to go to the match beyond in the ladder match to determine the first ever heavyweight champion of GWL. Why is referee Matchstick Head in the ring? I don't know. But if Mario Mambucci was in there, I would eliminate the referee myself. As Hugh Dash, being smart, playing it safe, hiding behind the referee in the corner, and Steve Allen, the first to be eliminated. Unbelievable. Steve Allen was in my top 4 guys that I thought would be going to the match beyond, as Espen the Destroyer is now in the building, trying to get rid of Ryan Mantis. No, it's not happening, and it doesn't go. Turns around, there's a big back elbow and a big punch. This action is tremendously all over the place. There's a snapmare. There's another snapmare from Matthew Ramirez. There's a kick to the side of the face of Aaron Jacobs. He is going to wake up with a sore jaw tomorrow. He'll be drinking Golden Straw. But you can't call out Aaron Jacobs because he is the crippler Aaron Jacobs, and he will hurt you and devastate you. If it's not his suplexes, if it's not the ankle lock itself, he will make you climb Jacob's ladder. As another participant is Lazarus Black, and someone was just eliminated. I did not see who it was. Must look around. Who was eliminated? It was none other. Unbelievable, the monster Malcolm McMillan has been eliminated from this Battle Royal. As this matchup's going on, Cannonball from Lazarus Black in the corner on Ace Harris. Shades of his own move to himself. Here we go, big clothesline. We got guys over here, keyhole locking, head locking, arm dragging. What in the world? These guys are having a wrestling match. That is Aaron Jacobs and Matthew Ramirez. As Chico says, done with this guy. Drop kick in the corner. They pull him out. They're slinging him over the ropes. He is gone. And he is out of here. And what's this here? Boom! Clotheslines both. Ryan Mantis not giving a damn about the Chico brothers.
Mr. Varsity himself.
And Mr. Varsity, the doc of professional wrestling himself, Curtis Robertson, taking his time, getting in the ring, slowly and methodically, because if he enters and gets knocked out, he is done. But the longer it takes to get in, the longer it takes before you get thrown out. Grabbing Espen the Destroyer to start off with. Going for the full Nelson Slam. That is it. That is him. That is the 2-point grade average test exam as he gives shoulder blocks in the corner to Lazarus Black. How this has been an illustrious event here as you hear the crowd. Last go, Chico, snap back the corner, drop kick to the back of Ryan Mantis. You know, had Black Society won their matchup, they would have went on to face the Ramirez brothers in a future event. How that matchup would have been, as I haven't even noticed, the Sheik himself, Akbar Bashar, is out here. A choke on Ace in the corner. Ryan and Chico were exchanging words. I think Chico finally pissed him off, and he is going for a choke slam. And we got the last go, Chico. He is fighting off. There's a big punch. Going for a line. pulls the rope, and Ryan Mantis has been eliminated by Chico Ramirez. Referee Matchstick Head doing what's best, staying out of the way. There's a poke, there's a drop kick. Sheik, you can't mess with one brother without messing with the other. Wasn't a smart idea to rake one in the eyes when there's two of them to fight. Going for it, a double suplex. And it seems like the ring moved on that one. Sheik must have gained some weight. And he is laid out in the middle of the ring. As we are almost down, I wonder who will be the final four. We have Ace Harris, Lazarus Black, Matthew Ramirez, Chico Ramirez, and Doc himself, Curtis Robertson. And also, in the blue shoes with the red head, Matchstick Head, Mr. Referee Corey. He is blowing like a lighthouse to shine the way in this match. Ace trying to get rid of Doc as Sheik choking on Chico. There's a choke in the corner. Ace here didn't get rid of him. Knocks him off the side. And that is it, folks. That is it. It is down to the last four guys. The matchup here. Here they are fighting off. Sheik is not waiting. He's done about knocked himself out. Everyone knows you don't headbutt with Lazarus Black, but Lazarus has done so many headbutts, he has knocked himself silly. Doc, in shock, doesn't want to leave. You're out, buddy. Take your behind to the back. It is over for you, buddy. Sheik getting up, doesn't know what to do. He looks like he is distraught. Ace, Chico. Chico's getting up on Ace. He's got him choked there. Where's he going for? 619 on Ace as everyone's waiting to see what are we going to do. There's a kidney punch from the Sheik. Wondering, where's this matchup leading to as the referee is getting the ladder out. Sheik coming in, crossover onto Ace as there's the ladder to the Sheik. Lazarus doesn't care. Sheik's probably got some broken ribs, and Ace the Badger just been turned into roadkill as Lazarus driving the ladder of success here in GWL. And Matchstick Head almost got hit when the wheel kick from the little short beaner. Sorry we had to say that because this is Chico Ramirez as the ladder just fell and hit Lazarus in the back of the head. But the little beaner, the Mexican jumping bean himself from San Antonio, Texas by way of Tijuana, Mexico, one half of the Ramirez brothers, who also has the tournament. He is in the finals with his brother Matthew Ramirez. They're in the finals, and the coming weeks at our next event, the tournament, we'll have the finals to determine the first ever tag team champions. And I'm so excited. There's so much action going on here. There's a flip. He flips him inside out on himself. There's a rake into the side. A taste of the Sheik's own medicine. So much action. So much excitement. I can't get all my words together. I can't collect. As Aces just eat a ladder for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Your chef and my friend Lazarus Black, like I said, driving the ladder to success. He can almost reach, and Sheik says, no way, buddy. You're not getting that title. The Sheik himself, a multi-champion, has held championships in Texas, South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Kentucky, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Syria, Jordan, and even in Hawaii. As far as I'm reading the resume of the Sheik, multiple championships. This guy has held a total of 45 different heavyweight championships. He has held multiple championships from statehood championship not to count. He is held. Let's see what's on the sheet. 25 different tag team championships with a multitude of partners. And there's a miss in the corner. Sheik already may have broken ribs. There's a splash. As we said, Chico Ramirez, he's got it right here. There is a possibility that Chico Ramirez would win this match and become the first ever GWL heavyweight champion. He could then, therefore, go ahead into our next event with his brother Matthew Ramirez against the Allen brothers and win their tag team championships as Lazarus hollers at Sheik, says no, and he kicked. Why did you stop? Why did you stop? I would have not stopped at the hole for Lazarus. I would have ran through him like a truck driver driving through a deer on the interstate. Nothing but roadkill. Hamburgers, anyone? As Ace again being tortured with this rack and this ladder of success. There's a chop. Sheik's not knowing. He's laughing. Lazarus is just waiting. He's taking a break. There's a second one. It says to the crowd, you're going to clap for him. He's patting himself on the back. And Chico, one of his own, and another, and another. And there's double kick, flipping neck breaker. Sheik may be down, and there's a stomp to the kneecap of the Sheik. Lazarus Black, a who's who of professional wrestling. Lazarus Black, he has held a few heavyweight championships, but the tag team success of him and Ryan Mantis alone, they have held dozens upon dozens of tag team championships as he has picked up the Woolly Badger, Ace Harris, and there's a body slam. Ace may not walk for the rest of the week. Hopefully he has good insurance and he has a good wife. As Sheik just knocked him down, and there's a splash. Everyone's down. Sheik's the only one up. Going for Chico. Big blow to the back of the head. Sheik moving the ladder out of the way. Choking Lazarus. Going back for the ladder. There's a damn ladder shot. This Sheik does not care. Look at this. The ladder is over on the Sheik. There's a kick. And there he goes. Almost flying out of the ring like he was on a magic carpet. And there's Ace dumped down like a badger going into a hole. Running from the Hunters of Success, Lazarus Black, who is trying to capitalize here today to capture a heavyweight championship of his own. And here we go. There's a slap. And what's this? The title got knocked down into Sheik's hand. And the winner of the match is determined of who has the championship lifted first. And they knocked it off in the Sheik's hand. The Sheik laughing and smiling. He is the first ever GWL heavyweight champion as he is standing and glaring down in Lazarus' face. This was stolen. How? This is unbelievable. I cannot wait to see you guys on the next episode of GWL Global Wrestling League.